We're back now with a story that's all new at 6. So we know immigration enforcement has played a big role in President Trump's recent crime crackdown. And now immigration attorneys say it is having a ripple effect in the courts. Our chief investigative reporter Eric Flack explains why they say the system is stacked against them.
Carlos Ventura Martinez was all smiles the day his son Carlito was born. Recently, celebrating his third birthday with Carlito's mom, Luz. The couple was married in May. But just 2 weeks later, ICE agents had Ventura Martinez in handcuffs, arrested for being undocumented after entering the country illegally in April 2013. His wife said Ventura Martinez had not yet tried to gain legal status, focused instead on working to send money back to his family in El Salvador.
What would she want to say to him right now?
I spoke to Luz at the family's home in Hyattsville with the help of our photographer, Mario Vizcarra Coloma.
Que lo extraño.
I miss him.
Que lo queremos tener de nuevo acá en casa.
We want to have him back here at home.
She says all this has been hardest on Carlito.
Buscando papá.
Buscando a papá.
Sí.
Le he dicho que el papá está trabajando.
I have told him that his father is working. He says that his father will return. He even grabs his tablet and goes to the map and says he's looking for Dad.
De papá.
ICE agents stumbled across Ventura Martinez back in June.
Yeah, he pulled up and he's been peeking. I see him peeking over here.
We rode along as they searched for an MS-13 gang member. They didn't find the gang member, but spotted Ventura Martinez on his way to a work site in Prince George's County. He just happened to park across the street right next to their stakeout.
This guy's been eyeballing since he pulled up, so just trying to figure out what's going on with him.
Agents ran his license plate and arrested him minutes later, even though Ventura Martinez had no prior criminal history, what ICE calls a collateral arrest, now encouraged under President Trump's expanded enforcement policies.
But he didn't commit a crime other than being here illegally.
Right, that's a crime. So he has to see the immigration judge and they'll sort that out in immigration court.
And if his family has to pay the price for that, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the way it is.
With no local holding facility, ICE is detaining Ventura Martinez in Louisiana, where he's awaiting an immigration hearing.
Do immigration attorneys feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Absolutely. Oh, that's absolutely.
Veteran immigration attorney Mark Shmoeli believes his client should be eligible for what's known as a cancellation of removal, a legal process for undocumented immigrants who have been in the U.S. for more than a decade, have no criminal history, and whose removal would cause exceptional and extremely unusual hardship to a U.S. citizen. In this case, his wife Luz, who was granted asylum from El Salvador and now is the only one left to support her two older children, 11-year-old Jorge and 16-year-old Brian, in addition to little Carlito, who has such bad speech problems he needs therapy at school.
I mean, he's got a very strong case for the level of hardship to her. And
but Shmoeli said even strong immigration cases are now being undermined and thrown out of court as Department of Justice prosecutors and even some judges seek to carry out the hard line demanded by President Trump.
One of my colleagues, quoted to me the other day, who's an incredibly good litigator, and he said he's never felt more powerless.
No, Mommy.
For now, Luz Ventura Martinez sits and waits, hoping the immigration court will keep her family together.
El de 11 años cuando me ve que estoy llorando en la cama, me dice.
The 11-year-old, when he sees me crying in bed, he says he's asking God to give me strength.
Buscando papá.
As Carlito continues searching for the father who may never come home. Eric Flack, WUSA 9.
Now, some additional context here. ICE arrests in Maryland have jumped 290% year over year, while Virginia has seen a staggering 470% increase. The majority of those arrests are people without criminal histories. D.C. has also experienced rising numbers, but not to the extent we've seen in Maryland and Virginia.